Okay, good morning. So we're just packing up here. It rained all night. Everything's kind of wet. Yesterday's short day, like we did a little over 13.4 I think yesterday, or 13.5. Took lots of breaks. Not quite enough for us. We still, like I said, it's been on Monday. It'll be 5 weeks. Today is Friday. Monday it'll be 5 weeks since we actually had a day off. We did stop in a week ago at a hostel. Going through town because we really didn't have any choices that night. It was too far to go to get to a campsite, so we had to stop there. So we did do shower and laundry a week ago, but we didn't get any like actual rest. We got in there in the evening, left in the morning. So I think it's how many miles it is to Bennington? We got 6 miles. We're going into Bennington. There's it's a cheaper motel. I think it's $89 for the night. But they're very hiker friendly. They actually do free shuttles during the day. As long as it's during the day, you can't call at night to come and pick hikers up. And he told us to make sure we call from the top of the hill, and they'll pick us up at about an hour and 10 minutes after because there's no service down at the trailhead. They do have laundry for $7. And we read all the reviews. It's supposed to be nice and clean, great service. So that's where we're going for today. There was no video that came out this morning. I had one ready, but couldn't get into enough service to get it done yesterday. So that they do have Wi-Fi at the hotel. So I'm going to try and get a bunch of videos done. We got to do laundry, backflush our filters, dry out our tent, do all the things. So. And try to get a little bit of rest. And we ran out of fuel. Gotta remember to get fuel. We used the last of the fuel last night. So we need fuel and we need a few things. So it's time. It's time to have a day. So we're gonna we got 6 miles and we'll narrow into Bennington. Anyway, so if there's anything good between here and there, I'll show you. So this is the top of Harmon Hill. So we're gonna get ready and call our shuttle. And I think we have 1.8 to the trailhead. This is so cool that Canada is on this sign because of the Long Trail. That is so cool. The one to Springer though is wrong, yeah. Okay, so we're in Bennington at the Catamount Hotel. The reviews said that this place was very clean and like customer service friendly, especially for hikers. It is very, very clean and very, very hiker friendly. There's a hiker box in at the office. There's loaner clothes. There's a hiker laundry around back. You just you don't have to have change. You use your credit card. They'll sell you a thing of detergent for $1 when you book in. They have everything you could need here. It's only 12 o'clock, 3 hours before check-in. And he got us, and they pick you up from the trailhead. You just, and he said they usually do runs back to the trail at 8:30-ish and 10:30-ish. So this is definitely a hiker-friendly place. It's going to have everything you need, microwave, fridge, shower. Faith was hoping for a bath, but she's not going to complain. It's fine. Yeah, so we're here. We're going to have a bit of a break. I'm glad that they were able to get us in because that actually makes us actually have a bit of a break instead of trying to find this laying around outside. And yeah. But anyway, so this is the Catamount Motel in Bennington, and definitely worth, I think it was $89 for the room.
I don't think it was even that. I think it was 80 something.
Yeah, 80 something plus tax. And then, like I said, laundry's right here. That includes shuttle. I don't think it's like like most hostels. Like I know the hostels the other night, like just to get a bunk up at that lodge thing was going to be $50. So for two of us, that's $100.
What did we pay? It was $110 for our room.
No, I meant the lodge at the top of where everybody was going in for the bunk.
In Salisbury, we paid $110 for our room.
Yeah, we paid. Yeah, and it was $55 a bunk.
Yeah,
it was $55 a person. Yeah, so
no matter what, this is cheaper than anything else.
Yeah.
And even the hostels down south, where a lot of them were $50 a person.
Yeah, and
where we have our own private room for 80 something.
Yeah, and the laundry here was $7. The laundry at the hostel was $8. So yeah, and then obviously there was no shuttle for that hostel, but there's free shuttle back and forth through the trail from here. So yeah, so definitely a good place because there's not a lot of hostels, not a lot of options for hikers around here. We haven't seen.
You look on like Expedia and stuff for hotels around here. Nothing is cheap.
Yeah, everything is really expensive. So
everything was super expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, so we definitely got to give these guys a good review. We'll go on far out.
The total was $88.
Oh, the total came to $88.
So
yeah.
It was, I don't know what the math is to go backwards.
Yeah, because they have a hiker discount too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I said that I think on the phone. Yeah.
So with tax and everything was $88.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
That's less than $45 a person.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. So and then we at the trail we met another hiker, and his wife had sent him a box with shoes and some stuff, and she sent too many snacks. So he gave us a big bag of snacks, and then the hiker box had 2 meals that I can't have, but Faith can have. So we actually scored out pretty well today. Yeah, good hotel price. Lots of some stuff coming our way. Usually it's us that's filling up the hiker box when we get our box. So it was nice that this paid it forward a bit. Yeah.
It was $88 with a laundry.
No, you pay your card on the laundry. Yeah. Yeah, the laundry, it doesn't take change. You tap your card, so that's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, it makes it easier. Okay, so now we're just going to do all of the stuff. So we got to get charged up, do our laundry, get all our stuff sorted out, and put our feet up for a few minutes. Yeah, so Faith and I had been having a little bit of a hard time lately, and we obviously, we were hiking too much, and we came out of the trailhead.
Faith's been having
a hard time. So we got this great, as we told you, but the great deal on this room. The owner or the person running it was picking us up. There's a hiker box, had stuff. Then we had a bunch of people who were here for a church group, I think. They came and asked if we could come off the trail. They said they're flying out tomorrow. Want to know if we had any interest in any of their extra food, and they all came out and they gave us all kinds of food, and they gave us our little cross bracelets, and then best of all, they actually stood in our room and held our hands and prayed for us. So it's overwhelming, the generosity and the kindness. You can't miss when it comes to you this way. There's no way to miss it. It was literally like a flood of people and generousness and coming to help us. And So today's gonna get better. Okay, it's almost 11 o'clock. We're back on trail. The hotel owner just dropped us off. He did have, like we had called to ask where the closest place to get fuel was, because that's one of the things we needed, and there really wasn't a lot around. Walmart didn't do like the DoorDash or whatever it's called, Uber Eats or any kind of delivery stuff like that here. So yeah, this is where we're going, right? Yeah, so we were worried about where we were going to get fuel. I called him, asked him if he knew the closest place, and he said he had some at the front office. So that was good. He does have, there was a room kind of just a little bit past our room that had a hiker sign on it. He said he had bunks in there. So he's kind of runs almost like a little hostel. He'll do pickups and drop-offs and hiker box and all that stuff. So yeah, if you need anything, you head into there in Bennington. We're not really good at picking the days that we should have off. We just check the weather. We're gonna get a ton of rain today, starting any moment now. But yesterday we had to get off. That was just how it was timing out, and so we did it. And we had almost just shy of 24 hours of a break, which was much needed. And so now we're back on trail, and whatever happens, happens. There was no warm-up for today. We went straight into a nice, long, rocky climb. But at least it's not raining yet. Yeah, so we're just filtering some water. It's raining. It's been raining pretty heavy. We knew the rain was coming, but it didn't say anything about thunderstorm, and we just had a nice big roll of thunder. So, but this is our last water source for about 6.9 miles till we get to the next shelter. And at least it's at the shelter. Yeah, it's a spring at the shelter. So then at least we can actually go in the shelter and have a break and filter out of the rain.
We can't make you stay there.
Instead of like this.
We could have stayed there.
Yeah, we could stay there, yeah.
Only 10 miles.
Yeah, because it's already 1 o'clock. This is our Nero out. So yeah, we Neroed in yesterday, and we're kind of Neroing-ish out today so that we could have a break.
Although we're allowed to sleep wherever now again, so we could also just keep going.
Yeah, so we'll see. It'd be nice though to be able to have supper. The shelter, I saw the shelter has a roof over like the porch type of thing, so we could have supper there.
We don't even need to stay there though.
Yeah,
we can still stop and eat supper.
Yeah, we can stop and have supper there out of the rain, and then go from there. We'll see what time we get there. 7 miles from now, and it's 1 o'clock. So anyway, so we're just we're gonna get back to hiking. Okay, so we're at the shelter. We did 10 miles today. We got here at 5 o'clock. It was 10 miles of a climb. It wasn't it wasn't straight up. It was kind of like the climbs that we've done before. Like we're back into that type of thing where you're climbing for 10 miles and you get a little bit steeper and then a little bit of a level and then steep, but you're basically just going up for 10 miles. It rained so hard and it got so dark in the middle of the afternoon. It felt like we would almost needed headlamps in the trail. We got here, we were drenched, everything is hanging. We've decided we're going to sleep in the shelter. There was a couple of section hikers here that they set up their hammocks not far from here. But so they were just here eating their supper and that. I did see a couple other tents, but nobody's really come out right now. So as of right now, we have the shelter to ourselves. It did stop raining for a little bit, but now it's raining again. So anyway, we're just gonna hunker down in here, and the bear box isn't very far. It's just over there. So if there's, we'll wait till there's hopefully a little lull in the rain because we're changed into our dry clothes now. But anyway, so that was our day. I didn't really pull out the phone because it was pouring. It did thunder a few times, but it didn't seem like a big storm came through or nothing like that. I didn't see any lightning, so. Anyway, yep, so that's about it for today. It's a Frankenstein message saying it was pouring where he is and wanted to know what it was like here. I was like, yep, pouring here. So, but anyway, so hopefully we get a good night's sleep and start fresh in the morning.